Peace and love, African family. Peace, love, and sunlight. This is Jam Tours Africa from jamtoursafrica.com, family. If you haven't checked out the website yet, trust me, guys, there's so much value in this website that you wouldn't believe it. If you're thinking about coming to Africa, this is a website you need to go on, family, before you come, because you don't want to come and be like a headless chicken, family. A lot of people come to Africa and then behave like a headless chicken because this culture is new. This culture is like, traditional. This culture is like, it's like nature. It's like God. It's like, oh, we used to live. So when you come with all of these Western, mindset and culture, it's good, yes, but you have to know how to harness it, family. And if you don't know how to connect with the banking system, with the immigration system, with the housing system, then you're gonna be like a headless chicken. And that's the reason why Jam Tours Africa is here to actually help you to actually get settled and help you to actually make some great investment here, actually in Kenya, family. So, in this video, guys, I met with a guy from Eastern Europe. He actually was based in Canada. He's actually doing some remote work. I don't sure if he want to be on the camera, but yesterday I was all around town with him. It was the first time he said he saw me on YouTube and he linked up. He was staying out there in Mombasa and he hasn't get a chance to actually explore Nairobi. So I give him a city tour. He said he want to look at the apartment over there in GTC as Grosvenor. And I take him to show him all of that and show him all the, the ins and outs and how to actually, more about the project, family, and project that same company already finished and about to finish, family. So, but today, guys, I'm going to show him some real estate from VAAL Real Estate Developments. There actually is a Turkish company. And as you know, guys, all of these big skyscrapers that you see actually coming up is actually, is international developer with the international, skyscraper, family. So, you can just think about it, getting something international and luxury, So that's what I want to let you know, guys. So today I'm going to show him VAAL Real Estate. I'm not sure if you want to be on the camera, but if you want to be on the camera, I'll show you. I'll actually get his thoughts about yesterday and the tour and everything like that, family. But when you come, guys, Jam Tours don't want to actually see you moving around in Kenya like a headless chicken. So Jam Tours is here to actually guide and support your family. So I talked to him about a lot of stuff, and and you see the future, family, and he's looking for a place to invest and then hopefully in the future retire. And it seems like his man is on Kenya right now, but let's see, family. So let's go, family. I'm actually at a fish place that we actually buy fish. They fry the fish for you and then you go home and then you spice it up the way you want it. Fresh fish from Lake Victoria, family. Alright, family, so like, share and comment on this video. Let me know your thoughts. Continue watching this vlog. Let's go. Yeah, family, so as I tell you, I was gonna meet up with my brother from from Eastern Europe, right?
Yes.
Yeah, family, so
turn right and then turn left.
With my brother. He actually linked me up on YouTube yesterday and said he wants some tour in Nairobi, so I'm here. So how is the tour so far?
Yeah, tour is good. So I'm looking at different projects, seeing what Kenya has to offer. So it's good to find out all the possibilities and all the options you might have, whether be an investor or work here. There's different kind of options, so it's good to explore and have the connections. Yeah. Find out the information, so you save a lot of time and potentially money.
Yeah. So how was the tour yesterday?
Yeah, tour was good. So we went to see that.
Turn left and then exit left.
Actually, on the YouTube channel, that's how we linked up.
Okay, nice.
Went to the office, saw the virtual tour. They have of the pictures and everything. So the project looks nice. The only concern I have is that's 2.5 years out.
Okay.
So it could be unpredictable. You don't know what's going to happen, either economy or with the developer. That's the only thing. So maybe also good to check out some projects that are close to being finished, or
okay.
Or finished. So those are the options. It has good potential though.
Yeah.
I like it from the standpoint of it looks really nice, very modern, close to GTC. Location is the best.
Turn right and then turn left.
So it's really close to where I was staying. It's very close to everything. Walkable distance to restaurants, shops, nightclubs, you name it, whatever.
Yeah.
So I think it will be appealing in the future if the project does go ahead and successful. So it's a good option to have for sure.
All right, family, you're here from our brother Ross. You know, you see the project. So right now, Jam Tours are taking to some products that is halfway. Some project that is halfway or almost finished or about to start up, family. So let's go. So we're going to VAAL Real Estate. That's a Turkish developer. And yesterday was a Chinese developer. So let's go to the Turkish developer to see what they have. All right, so let's go. Around here. So this is Pavo. Hi, Michelle, how you doing?
How are you?
Good.
My name is Michelle.
Hi, Michelle.
I'm
Nice.
great. Just give me 1 minute.
All right, cool. All right. As you can see, guys, the 3D. Family, so we are now in the office. Ross, how you like the office so far?
Yeah, it's good.
It's good. All right.
How are you
let's-
guys?
Good.
Yeah. So my name is Michelle. I am a property sales advisor at Pavo Estate and not the office. We are a Middle Eastern developer, just maybe to start base from the conversation. And we're based here in Nairobi, we're as well in Uganda, in Ghana as well, and in Turkey. We pride ourselves in giving you a high quality, projects for investment. Majorly in Nairobi, we have about 6 properties right now, all in the upmarket sites of Nairobi. Those that are complete, 3 of those that are complete.
Very complete.
Yes, 2 are complete and 1 should be completed this year. The remaining are either under construction, about to be completed, and Pavo is off plan. So perhaps maybe you could guide me on what are you looking at? Was it something for investment, for living in?
Yeah, investment potentially.
Yeah, and would you consider something that is off plan, perhaps along the other side?
Or consider anything that's right, I guess. I would have to compare the value to.
Yeah. So this is what I will start from.
Okay.
It's an off-plan project. Great for investment, especially at the stage where it is right now. We launched it this year. The project is called Pavo. It's located along Riverside Drive, about even less than 5 minutes from our office.
Drive. Right?
Yes, this is a Riverside Drive, so if you go up, that's where the project is located, next to the Riverside Square Mall. It's a very exciting project where it's only 1 bedroom and studio apartments. So you have 4 units facing the road, 1 bedroom, and 4 units facing the park, that are also 1 bedroom. The beauty is all the units have balconies apart from the studios, right? If I was to compare to what we have almost or rather complete is elite residence in Westlands.
Oh, okay, that's a good. That's a
Elite
elite resident. It's right on the GTC mall
Yeah.
there.
So if it was really in terms of a rental yield, in terms of like even the amenities, this will even have better. Just holistically, it's going to be a better.
Is it in nature?
Sorry?
Is it in nature?
In nature?
Yeah, I mean like it's green.
Yeah. So now you see, if you select the back units or the units facing the back, they're the ones now facing the more greenery side of Riverside. But the bit of the front is it will never be blocked.
Okay.
So it gives you more greenery. It's like a quiet version of Riverside. The front is where it's quite a bit slightly busy, right? And we have great hotel-like amenities like the heated pool, fully fitted gym, a shared co-working space as well. Because right next door you have Coffee Sea, which is a big shared co-working space. You have private cinema, steam and sauna, just something where an ideal investor would live if we're living in this area, right? And the Riverside Square Mall complements that.
We can go and see it, right?
100%. So right now you will probably just see the land, where it is, just to give a rough idea of where
it is, yeah.
And spacious balcony. Right opposite you have the bedroom with the large window, the wardrobe, and the bathroom. Right? If I was to differentiate that compared with the 50 square meters, you walk almost right into the kitchen, right? Because it's opposite directed, so it's like an L-shaped kitchen on a corner. Again, you walk into the living area with a balcony. Then everything else is pretty much the same. The bathroom is opposite to the bedroom area, right?
Okay.
So there's that, and then of course now for studio it's open plan. We have a bathroom area here, but now the living and the bedroom area is more open plan. Okay, so that's what the project is about.
And overall, how many units are there in the building?
So we're looking into 20 floors. So if it's 10 units per floor, that's 200 units in total, with 2 basement parking, amenities both on the ground floor and the rooftop. Yeah.
And you get a parking stall with each unit, or how is it?
So it's
You buy separately?
yeah. So it's majorly free space parking. So that there's enough parking spaces. It's just not designated to a particular unit
And
because
can you
then
designate one or not if you want?
you can, but then you have to buy it. But it really doesn't make sense unless you're looking to live there, because the kind of people who are staying here, number one, get to within Nairobi, cabs are easy. Very few people will rent cars, secure, people just walk next door. So that's why we're putting 2 basement parking. Just to even compare with Elite, which have 5, which I feel like it's even, some parkings are not even utilized,
Yeah.
right? So it kind of matches to the limits. But if you wish, I think you have to not be extra cost.
And how much are the monthly costs are associated with the units? Do you know, or like common fees or anything like that?
Yeah, so in Nairobi, besides the asking price, which could range from $80,000, there's what we call the second schedule costs, right? That are applicable upon completion, and some are applicable now, right? For us to walk you through the process, there's what we call the stamp duty, which is usually 4% of the asking price. That is usually payable to the government. So it's a fee that is payable on the asset that you're buying. That is really
So that fee is basically
It's
before
done.
the unit.
No, this one is after because it's
Are these
often-
yearly fees or is it one-time fee? Or?
That's a one-time fee.
Okay.
Yeah. So the 4% is payable once the project is completed, and it's payable upon completion. But if it was a ready project like Elite, if you are buying something that is already done, you have to pay now. So it's a fee. It's dependent on the
So
status of the project.
This applies to any project, not just
Yes,
this
4%. Anywhere you go to Nairobi, you will. It's a standard fee. It's 4% of the asking price. I don't know how to compare it to America, but it's actually then payable to the government. It's not payable to government.
Okay.
And then there's what we call the legal fees, which is payable to the vendors advocates. So under VAAL Real Estate, Pavo is an entity under us, right? Because we are the developer. It's our property. But then again, we have a legal representative for all of the projects, right? And this is the person that you will be negotiating with when you get to the sale agreement process. She's the person who will also be facilitating in regards to your sale agreement. I mean, drafting, sharing all the due diligence documents, as well as once the project is completed, she's the one who will be facilitating your sectional title. Because another thing that you get besides the assets is a sectional title deed. Previous back in the day, people were all tied under one title, which was the mother title, right? So if someone was security, at least now you get your own, right? So you have ownership for that particular unit.
Okay.
For this project, she charges 1.5%, but for that fee, it's payable now. It's not like the stamp duty, which is payable
After.
So that's 2027 when the project will be completed. For the legal fees, for her, her terms are the client has to pay upon signing the
But can you get your own advocate if you want?
Yes, now that's the thing. This is the vendors advocate. For you, you can be yourself, representing yourself, or get another legal advocate to represent you. So that's upon you. Yeah, because now she will be negotiating terms and conditions for
Pavo,
yeah, not even
perfect.
Pavo. At this point, it's
Pavo, yeah, okay.
Yeah. So for us, we will just be like the middle ground between both parties, right? And then of course, because those are the two hefty costs.
Yeah.
But in general, it's usually about 6.5, right? But they're payable upon
So
completion.
6.5 is their cumulative cost?
Yes, because we have other costs like the cost of the water, bringing up the water
utilities.
meter,
Okay.
the electricity. There's these other costs, but they don't go above like 6.5. So you do like on a rough estimate, if I was to do, in lump sum, it would be about 6.5 of that purchase price. Because even the 4% stamp duty is usually 4% of the asking price, of the purchase price. So the only fee that if you're looking to invest, it will be probably your deposits, and your hotel installments, and your legal fee at this point. But then again, those costs are usually broken down in the sale agreement draft. Yeah, but if you wish, I can send you a draft of it.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, so that's what it is for Pavo. And then again, in terms of rental, we have two ways we can look into it: either the furnished way or the unfurnished way. Where, of course, I would recommend to go the furnished way, where you then furnish your own unit and now probably have VAAL real estate rent it out, or you can rent it out on your own. Presuming you're not in the country more oftentimes, VAAL real estate also provides management and leasing services, right?
And what's the fee for that?
So the management fee is usually 6.5% of the rent, the gross rent.
Okay.
And then the letting fee for them to get a tenant for you, an eligible tenant, either long-term or short-term stays, they usually take, the long-term stays, they take 75% of the first rent. So say they get your tenant on a 12-month tenancy, right? The first month they'll take up 75% of the rent, say it's like $1,200. You take up 75% of that, and then the remaining for the rest of the year is yours. Yeah. So that's the fees in regards to rental. Yeah. But this one is more upon to the tenants. But
And for the furnishing, you guys would arrange the furniture, or
the furnishing is on you.
on me? Okay.
Yeah. So whatever theme you wanna go for, whatever you wanna lay out, but I always try to remind my clients it's a 360 investment. So even how you furnish your unit dictates your rental. Times. Because there's no, you might charge a $1,200 and
You don't want
Cover
down a
boxes.
couch. So it has to also look part of it, right? So that over time the rent can also increase. Yes. So you can furnish it. If you don't know people, we can recommend interior designers that you can work with. You tell them your style and everything, how you want it to look like. Then from there, because I know over time, at times it can get overwhelming. What bed should I put? What, you know.
Just get an interior design to do all of that for you.
Yeah, so you can recommend interior designers of your good friend who I'm sure he has great taste. Can help you on Saturdays.
Okay. And what did you say? Do you know what the projected rent could be? Fetching like a furnished apartment, let's
Yeah,
say?
for the furnished for the one bedroom for $1,200.
1,200. Okay.
Yeah.
That's for the bigger one, the 61 square meter, or
Just one bedroom.
one bedroom?
Yeah, because it won't be much difference between
Okay.
the two.
So
Yeah.
it's just okay.
It's more of even like the floors. So the higher ones
you
will
go-
be, and it's not like a big margin. It's like
Mm-hmm.
it's like 1K more, like 1,500K more. Yeah.
So this one you're just basically paying for extra luxury here,
Exactly.
kind of thing.
Exactly.
But mostly you'll absorb the cost,
Yeah.
just in case you want to.
It's just they'll probably just add a slightly more. It's not like very.
Not proportional to the.
Yeah, it's not. It's not.
For investment, it'd be better, I guess, to get the
Very
50
good.
square meter one.
There you go.
Unless you want to live there, then you might want maybe let's say
There you go.
another time.
Because even over time, if it's for investment, you look at your ROI, your initial capital vis-a-vis your annual rents.
And do you know what, for example, for comparison to studio, how much that would be?
900.
900. Okay.
Yes. But I think it's very fast or easily to rent out the one bedroom. Balcony,
I mean, it
people are
is.
particular. You also have to look at the clientele they're renting out to.
Yeah.
Not to say that studios won't have. Trust me, I might be shocked to be the most rented.
Yeah, the
You know,
studio.
this
Yeah.
property's always shocked me.
Yeah.
There's someone who's like, this one bedroom is small and it's the most rented out yearly, no tenants.
Yeah, because people look at the cost as well. So,
Yeah, so it's
Depends.
give and take at times.
so the clientele here you project is mostly like locals, Kenyans, or is it going to be international community or mix?
Here in Riverside, it's more like expats, or even like young people who are working now in these multinational companies. Because now Riverside has grown. Back in the day, it used to be very residential. You only find like townhouses and the embassies. It's still home of embassies. That's why it's very secure. It's considered as a UN safe prison. Right?
Oh, okay.
It is. So it has grown over time. We can see the likes of Coffee moving here. Can you imagine how many startup CEOs?
Yeah, we living here. Yeah, that's where they is.
Emirates
Yeah.
is opening down the road.
Emirates, the
Like,
airlines.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
opening Emirates coming down the road.
Okay.
So like it's hosting more experts and also local people that are living within this area. And these young people are looking for, fresh, something workable.
Work, yeah,
A
yeah,
workable
yeah.
space. They're not very particular, right? Just give me a good quality unit and get into it. They're willing to pay an extra if they're getting even better value.
Mm-hmm.
So imagine me giving you great amenities that they're looking for, something that is home but is still zen, but is still like in work form. So I think that's the kind of idea we even went for Pavo. Then that's why we added the shared co-working space. Yeah.
And in terms of the developer, how many projects they complete, let's say in Kenya or in Turkey?
Yeah, so it's still us, VAAL Real Estate. Kenya was our entry point.
Okay.
It was our first place to be at. Right now we have 6, right? So,
Okay, so 6.
Moon Valley, Elites, Wilma, Divine, Pavo, Symphony, 6.
6, okay.
We're looking to do others, of course, in future. Of course, we're doing villas in Paran. So
Oh, really?
Yeah, we're going to tap into that market.
When that will start?
I think next year.
Next
but
year.
we'll just launch the project hopefully by the end of the year. If not, early next year.
So of the projects that you mentioned, have any been completed already?
Yes, Elite, the one I keep on mentioning,
Okay.
and Moon Valley in Kilelesha, but that one was more family oriented. It was 3 bedroom, 2 bedroom, and 1 bedroom. So for us, every project is it's unique on its own way. We don't replicate everything.
Oh,
So
okay,
if you go
yeah.
to Moon Valley, you'll see it's very familiar.
Different design.
Yeah, the theme is different. It was giving that Dubai aesthetic kind of feel. That was a first project.
Okay.
And I think bringing something fresh into the country, the market, that's why it sold equally fast. Then we moved to Elite. Even when we launched Elite, GTC hadn't launched, the only thing that was close to that was like a hotel concept, right? Because of the finishing and the amenities you were giving. Then that's how now the real estate, the Chinese started to give almost similar thing.
Similar, yeah.
But our cutting edge was now quality, right? And then of course we have a hotel concept, and then along the Lavington area we have Symphony, which still has the 1 bedroom, but now the sizes are a bit smaller. The price is favorable, $50,000. So it depends where you're looking to invest in.
What's the concept in this one?
The-
Furnishings and everything.
It's the same in terms of workmanship, in terms of finishing. You still see similarities. So if you go to Elite, if you go to Wilma, which is now we're going to complete it this year, it's in Kilimani.
Okay.
You see the doors are similar.
Yeah.
You see the workmanship is similar. You see the tiling is similar, if not better. Because like Symphony takes the modern approach.
Modern approach.
They take they're like also modern but more contemporary as well. Yeah.
And do you have the price breakdown of the units?
I do. So let me check. Currently, we have launched from the 1st floor to the 10th floor to sell, but it's been a highly demanded project. The clients who have wished to buy on higher floors. So the benefit we've given them is if you wish a higher floor than the 10th floor, we can check if it's available, but we will sell to you in the current pricing. So because we sell them in phases, right? But now the deposit will be slightly higher, will be 30%, 35%.
Okay.
Yeah. But
So
now
which phase is this now?
you're still in phase, this is true.
2.
Because we launched in March. So the guys who got in March was much favorable.
They get to choose the one they want.
Yes, they had
So
so much.
pricing was the same, but they of course get the first pick.
Yeah.
Not really. The
No.
pricing was cheaper.
Cheaper, okay.
Each. It's
Phase
like every
goes up,
milestone.
okay.
That's how at the end of the project you get about even 30% capital appreciation. Right?
Because
So
each
you're
step
not- yes,
go up.
It goes up. So you're not too far. And you just come in and we did the 10%. So probably next year or late this year, I'm sure they will do another 10 because it's also selling.
It's auto selling, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So just give me 1 minute. First to work with the first floor, right? These are the number of units, just as I've shown. Is then the cash upfront, but you can see the price varies in terms of the square meters and the floor. The higher you go, the price also increases.
Okay.
You can decide to do cash upfront when you pay me the full amount upfront, or you can decide to pay a deposit, then you pay the remaining balance over 1 year, which is 4 quarters, or over 2 years, which is 8 quarters, or over 3 years, which is 4 times 3 is 12 quarters. Yeah. So, but you can see if you take a 3-year payment plan, it gives you time value for money. You get more time, but you end up paying more money.
Yes.
If you take a 2-year price, you're in the middle ground.
In the middle, yeah.
Yeah, you get it's not so expensive, but you also equally get time as well. So serial investors, these are people who would like to pay off one time, considering their ROI as well. So they either decide to do cash if cash is available or 1 year price. So that is how pyramid scheme is based. Yeah. So you see it varies in terms of the square meters. That's the 61 square meters, and the 50 square meters is favorable as well, right? So even if I was to just give you perspective, on the 7th floor you can see, say even AD with the 6th floor, which is 95 on a cash basis, then 1,000 on a 3-year price. Perhaps I could ask you what budget are you looking at? Just we can just see on a rough estimate what kind of unit. Or would you prefer, have you settled on the unit? The 50?
Yeah, but to do the math as well on that one.
Yeah. Yeah.